Lightning is the plumbing for developers. It is essentially the WordPress for social application developers. It allows people to build faster and manage easier. The Canada Media Fund is focused on innovative products. It's been my passion to innovate for the last 17 years, and particularly around helping creative people get access to the technical tools that let them create and distribute their own content. The value proposition for Lightning is really that developers want to build something, they don't necessarily want to manage it. So what Lightning does, it actually makes it easier to build something, but it also makes it easy for a programmer to pass off a product so that non-programmers can manage that, whether it's the analytics, so you can analyze why people are using your product, how long they're staying, what they're staying for, and make changes in real time, whether it's content management for that product that you want to change, updating images, updating videos. What we've tried to do is make it possible for management people, artists, creators, filmmakers, television makers, get social applications live faster and easier without programming skills.
We used the Lightning platform last fall for a show called Over the Rainbow, and that show was one of the most successful online properties we've ever done, and I really think that Lightning was a large part of that. In fact, it was so successful for us that we want to use Lightning again for Battle of the Blades, one of our big high priority projects for this fall.
In case you're not familiar with just how deep and powerful this software is, I wanted to give a quick tour. I'm showing you Dirty Dancing, which is a game where you build a resort. In order to guide users, we give them challenges. We say things like, why don't you put on 20 dance shows and we'll give you a reward. Well, in CBC on the second screen app for Over the Rainbow, it was, if you share this app or upload a video or visit your friends, we'll give you 5 more votes for Sunday, and people would play that throughout the week. In Dirty Dancing, we tell you things like, buy this attraction. This is an attraction you can build, a tiki hut for your resort that guests can start spending money at, or perhaps a swimming pool. These kinds of virtual goods, they don't need to just be game items. They can be video clips for Over the Rainbow, they can be locked PDF articles for Toronto Star, which is one of our investors, or in this case, in this game, they include songs like Return to Kellerman's, Hungry Eyes, and other songs from the movie. At the top of the screen, you can see that we're tracking lots of information about the user. But what's really interesting is that we have this ability to go in and look at that data at any time. So in this case, this is the swimming pool that I sell in that game. I can see that it was selling on the 1st of the month, the 2nd of the month, but dropped on the 3rd. I don't know why, but we can look into that. We can change the pricing. We could lock that swimming pool based on the level of the user or the number of times they log in. We could change the price if we think it's too expensive. We could change the currency, Facebook currency or real world currency, or the number of points that are required to buy that. Because it's social, we can also track all of our users. In this case, we're looking at Francis Pellin when he last logged in, his payment history, what items he owns, and I can sort my users by different segments. Being able to search and manage your users like that is incredibly powerful. So I've just searched for all my top spenders in Dirty Dancing, and I can then also make marketing messages to those users. So all my top spenders who haven't been back for over a week, please come back, and I can go in and edit an email. Dear platform first name, please come back. The last piece I want to show is just how easy it is to actually lay out the visuals of this. It's the user interface editor. This is a blank canvas. It lets me go in and pull up images from my server. So all the images that are related to this product, in this case in Dirty Dancing, I'm going to actually take a background graphic that is one of my images for laying out a leaderboard, and I'm going to place dynamic images which will come from Facebook and Twitter in real time. You'll notice this is in the web browser. Think of this again like the WordPress of social apps. Lightning is for a whole bunch of different kinds of developers. Right now it powers 3D games, it powers online and web-based as well as mobile marketing applications. The market for Lightning is huge. There are so many people developing in those categories, and there's so many developers working on them. To give you an idea just of how big this market is, Unity is a company that makes a 3D mobile development platform, and they didn't exist 5 years ago. They now have 1,500,000 developers, 500,000 of which are active every month. And Unity is excited to offer our services to their marketplace. To make your goals be more There's not very much else like this anywhere else in the world, and as we've shown you, it's already being used by people. Right now, we have a 6 to 10 month lead globally, so we have an opportunity really here to succeed. We look forward to your support.